Hey everybody, Brandon here from CAD Intentions, and in today's 2-Minute Tuesday, I'm going to show you guys how to create custom toolbars or shortcuts to get to commands you use often faster. I recently got a comment and request to show how to add a draw order, send to front or send to back shortcut or quick way rather than a right click or a series of typed commands. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at how to create a custom toolbar with any of the commands that you tend to use often on it so you have them ready at your fingertips. Let's jump right in. So as we mentioned, today we're going to be taking a look at how to create your own toolbar and add any of the commands that you like to use often to it. This is going to keep them at the ready and prevent you from using multiple typed commands or searching through ribbon tabs or right-clicking to speed up the process of your drafting. This can be easily updated and changed, as well as closed or brought up as needed, and I'm going to show you all of those. So to start, we're going to go to the Manage tab here, and you're going to go to the User Interface button. Here, we can create our toolbar pretty quickly on the left here by hitting the plus sign next to Toolbars. This is going to show you all of the toolbars in your drawing. Now, it is good practice to copy this customization file or workspace and create your own, but today I'm just going to focus on how to create the toolbar in particular, as well as how to add any of the common commands that you may need to it quickly. So hit the plus sign next to toolbars here, and you can see the long list of existing toolbars within AutoCAD. I've already created one called example down here at the bottom, but we're going to create a new one by right-clicking on the toolbars tab here and choosing new toolbar. This is going to create a new toolbar down at the bottom here, and you're going to be able to give it a name. So I'm going to call this one Brandon's toolbar and hit enter. So we've now created a toolbar. You can see there's a little preview here on the upper right, and as you add things, you're going to be able to modify how it looks and where it shows up. To begin adding commands to your toolbar, it's as easy as simply searching in the command list down here. So for the example and request, I was asked to show draw order. So we're just going to type in draw order, and you can see all of the commands and options under draw order that are available. In particular, you're typically going to be using the bring to front. So I'm simply going to click on and drag. So you're going to click and hold and drag that draw order bring to front command up to my new toolbar. You can see it's added right away. I'm also going to drag my send to back, since those tend to be the most common ones. Now you can also select a few more. Maybe you want to bring in some of the isolate commands. So we're going to isolate objects and put that up there. And we're going to add end object isolation. These are both right-click commands that are a little bit hidden in the menu, and if you're more of the visual type or you like to just see these commands up on a toolbar, this is going to speed it up and allow you to click that to instantly activate the command, and then you're going to be able to use it right away. Now we can add a few more on here. Maybe you want to just add, say, the hatch command, for example, and again, these are just random. We're going to hit OK here so we can see our menu. But you can see down on the right side here a few of our options. So when we select our toolbar, you're going to be able to give it a default location, as well as how many rows the toolbar is, as well as the name. So you can see by default that is added to your workspaces. So this is going to automatically add our toolbar as an option when you look at the existing or available toolbars. I'm going to show you how to turn your toolbar on and off in the next step here, but for simplicity's sake, we've now created our toolbar. Again, you can add as many commands as you'd like here within reason, and you can search for them down here or find them in the list of existing toolbars to kind of drag and drop and make your own custom toolbar that's going to save you time as you draft. Now, hitting apply and OK is going to reload our workspace. You can see it kind of flickered there, and it's dropped our toolbar. Mine came onto my left screen here by default, but you can see it is now active in our drawing space. So I'm going to close the old one that I made over here, and you can see now, if I hover over these, I have the commands that we added: draw order, bring to front, send to back, isolate objects, end isolation, and the hatch command. You can dock this to your workspace anywhere you'd like, and you can see here that it is now locked into your workspace. Maybe you want to just have it in the center, and as you add, this is going to grow. You can adjust as needed. If you don't see or have your toolbar pop up automatically, you can go to the tools option. So if you click up here, this little drop down, and choose show menu bar, and tools, toolbars, and then AutoCAD, you'll be able to see whether your toolbar is turned on or off. Checking it is going to add and remove it. So you want that checked on to show your toolbar. Again, it's under tools, toolbars, AutoCAD, and then Brandon's toolbar. You can turn that menu bar off if you're not using it or don't need it. And now you can see that my toolbar is active and easy to use. So let's grab this hatch here and send it to the back. And you can see now that my text has come to the front. You can also grab these ones over here, and I'm going to send all of these to the back. Perhaps you'd like to isolate a specific set of objects, selecting, say, our wall line work here, selecting similar, and choosing isolate is going to isolate the objects that you've got selected. Now you can simply end that by hitting end object isolation and bring everything back. So you can see how quickly adding a few toolbars to your workspace can make your general workflows. And I think it can be a huge time saver when it comes to commands and buttons and actions that you use a lot and are more than 1 or 2 clicks away. Bringing them up front and center to your own custom toolbar is a huge time saver. If you guys liked this video today and you wanted to learn more, don't forget to check out my AutoCAD Fundamentals and Workflow course, which is available now, or my AutoCAD Productivity webinar, which is also included in the full Fundamentals course. I'll put that link up above and down below. They're both discounted for viewers and subscribers using those links. As always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and like the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my last video right here. And don't forget to subscribe up here to make sure you're up to date and you see all my new videos. Thanks again. Cheers.